Today I'm going to be showing you a gas farm tutorial. I'm actually going to show you two different iterations, the previous one, which is this one, and the newest one I made. I find this farm to be slightly slow and inefficient, however it works, it's cheap, and it was quick and effective for the time that I needed it. Right, so we're in the overworld just testing stuff. Here we got the first iteration of the farm and the cheap version of it, as well as the expensive version. That being the hoppers that run underneath that collect everything for you instead of you manually picking them from the chest. This is the second iteration of the gas farm that I built. I think it works a lot better. This is both the inexpensive and expensive with the hoppers down below. I will show you guys this one in action. I think it runs a lot better, a lot faster, and definitely doesn't have a wait time from one end to the other. They spawn, they die instantly. So I'll go over and show it to you. Right, back in the nether we are looking at the first iteration of gas farm. They spawn, it's kind of slow. Hoppers, minecarts, you gotta wait for them to go over, pick up, drop off, and come back and forth. I'm going to show you the second iteration right now. My second iteration of my gas farm, I think it's more efficient. There's no wait time. Gas spawns, gas farms are slow, unfortunately, so you're going to have to AFK here or whatnot. It's perfectly safe to AFK in survival mode. Nothing can hurt you. Alright, before we get into the tutorial, what you're going to need is about 34 stacks of glass and several torches, as well as a piece of dirt and a sunflower for directions. And you're going to want to make sure you are in a soul sand valley. Make sure that you are not bordering or in a corner in the wrong place. I messed up, it's okay. This is just a test world. When you're doing this, you want to make sure it is not in another biome, because you may get magma cubes, piglins, or zombified piglins. You just don't want that. That'll mess up everything. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to pillar up to 119. When you get up to 119, of course there's going to be a gas in the way. Once you're at Y level 119, you're going to want to dig yourself out a little 3x3 area. That way you can sit down a dirt block and a sunflower to tell which direction. They always face east, so this is your east, that is your west, that is your north, and that is your south. I have the room dug out for tutorial purposes, but once you get up here, place your dirt, sunflower, you will go east and west 20 blocks each direction. Then to your north and your south, you'll go 25 blocks in each direction. Be sure to light up everything. You will probably get skeletons along the way. Once you have the room dug out at least 2 blocks high, that way you don't get gas spawns shooting on you without your glass put up already. What you're going to want to do, not really easy way to do it, is more or less dig out of a spot, make sure it's at least 4 blocks high, and put some glass in there, and slowly do it. You don't really want any gas spawning and shooting at you and blowing up the progress that you've already done. So you just kind of want to take it slow. It's a long project, that's why I'm not. Alright, I have a preloaded one here. I'm just going to show you what it will look like on the side, back and forth like this. I will show you how to build them. I just wanted to give you an idea that it will be running lengthwise 51, not 41. You have your glass installed with the air gap in between the hallway on everything. What you're going to do next is lay out your platforms. Each platform is 5 blocks long, or 5 blocks wide by 51. So that's averaging about 4 stacks of blocks, and you're going to have to do that 7 times. Once you have your platform made and you've decided which direction you're going to go with your loot, or say the way out, you're going to want to make sure you know which way is which. Alright, for the materials for one of these platforms, this is going to be what you need. You're going to need about 4 stacks for the platform itself, 4 redstone blocks, 46 redstone rails, 6 hoppers, 2 barrels, 2 activator rails, 2 redstone torches, 4 regular rails, 1 minecart, and about 51 slabs for in between each platform. Alright, I'm going to show you how to do one of these platforms, and every other platform after that should be exactly the same. It even repeats from this side to that side. So what you're going to do is you're going to place a redstone block, redstone rail. You're going to place 1 regular rail, and you will dig out 3, then another, place a barrel, place a hopper facing that way, hopper facing into that hopper, and a hopper facing into that hopper. And you're going to place another regular rail, the activator rail, a redstone torch, and then a redstone, and a redstone, redstone block, redstone. And you'll pretty much take this the whole way. Then from the other side, place a redstone rail without a redstone block. Place your regular rail, dig out 3 blocks, dig out the 4th, place the barrel, place the hopper into the barrel, place the hopper into the hopper into the hopper, the regular rail, activator rail, redstone torch, redstone, somewhere around here, say here, 2 blocks from the middle, then another one, somewhere in between, just to continue, make everything active. You don't need this one active, or you can have it active. I usually like to place a block and have a redstone line running into it. That way I can turn it on and off. That way the rails aren't just running freely. With that like that, it's pretty much done. It'll run back and forth. Once you have all your platforms filled out, looking real nice, I put down glowstone instead of using torches. Torches won't affect gas spawns, so you're safe if you need to use them. I recommend going down to your wall here, placing in solid blocks, setting up a redstone line, go 14 this direction, place a repeater, another 3 repeaters at each of these blocks. That way when you want to send off, it will go, drop off, pick up, drop off, so on and so forth. If there's anything you didn't understand, feel free to ask about it in the comments. I'm not much of a tutorial type of person, so help with what I can when I can. Hope this helps. Before I forget, it's recommended if you go into your settings, you can see, go down through video, run all the way down. You want to turn down your render distance to 5 chunks. That way you're not spawning anything outside the farm. And it's even good if you have access to the seed of your realm or server. That way you can go into spectator mode and see any of the possible spots outside of the farm that you may need to fill. Otherwise, ghasts will spawn inside them, skeletons will spawn in them, and they will take up your spawn rates. So, again, hopefully this helps. Any questions, feel free to ask.